I'm Charlie Zisette, Executive Director of the National Armaments Consortium. Welcome to our latest Meet a Member conversation where we learn more about specific organizations in the NAC and their innovative work. In this edition, we're joined by Dave Mroczka, President and CEO of AI Strategy Corporation, a startup out of Babylon, New York, doing some really interesting work with artificial intelligence. Dave, great to have you with us, and thank you for being here today.
Thanks, Charlie. Great to be with you.
I'm a little familiar with your background and your product and the prototyping you're doing, but not everybody is. So I was wondering if you could kind of do us a deep dive into what you're doing and how you have developed this thing that we're referring to as 9High. What does it mean, and how is it going to help us in industry and in the government?
Sure. So 9High basically is directly attacking what we all refer to as the valley of death. You know, when we're developing technologies, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter if it's automotive, electronics, aerospace, and defense. You know, as we're selecting a technology, as we're marching through TRLs, we often get derailed, and we're specifically targeting that valley of death because very often technologies don't make it through, and they never make it through to commercialization or to the warfighter. So literally, Charlie, 90%, some say close to 95% of all investments that go into technology development, you know, across the world, it doesn't matter if it's a large company or a small company, result in failure. So, you know, it's a huge problem. It's well over $1 trillion problem, you know, that we're directly targeting with 9High. And we're trying to put a lot of logic, you know, to 9High. Very specifically, if you don't mind me diving into it, what we've done is we've developed 9High is a new guidance system. And it's a guidance system for humans, but it's also a guidance system for artificial intelligence. We're developing these 5 agents that'll be helping people, making good decision recommendations to people as they're selecting technologies and as they're developing them through TRLs. And, you know, with that, we're using the best of what people have, which is bringing context and making good decisions. While we have these AI agents that are scouring through large databases, you know, looking for logic and trying to drive the information that people need at the point of usage when they need it. And we do it very simply. I mean, these 9 fundamental measurements are really all about looking at the technology, the team and stakeholders, and the market application. And it's very simple for basically taking a product to market. People they understand that as a problem, but they very often get derailed and don't make every single proper decision everywhere through the process. And that any one of those derails a project and results in failure. So now we have these agents that'll be pumping these people with a lot of good information, but not too much information, the right recommendations so that people can make good decisions and stay on track.
I completely get it. It kind of reminds me of, you know, Spock in Star Trek, or Commander Data, or Joe Friday in Dragnet. It's just the facts, ma'am. And I think that's exactly what we need.
And like you said, it's evidence-based, right? So we actually are driving scores upward, and we're using data and facts to drive to people so they can make good decisions. And another piece of this that a lot of people haven't even realized yet is we're actually capturing institutional intelligence along the way. We're actually capturing good decisions that people made in context so they can be brought back again when other people run into similar problems down the road. And again, my background, so one of the jobs that I had throughout my career, I was Senior Vice President, General Manager of Dayton T. Brown. And we literally ran, you know, 3,000 to 4,000 programs every single year that I was in charge of that. And it was a qualification test lab. We saw a lot of technologies come through and fail repeatedly for the same things over and over again. And we would point and help people. And I would use 9High as a process to guide them along the way, just in conversation. And now we're taking that and putting it into a platform so that multiple organizations can use it. And it's going to get smart. And again, with these AI agents, it's really going to be on steroids and push a lot of great information so people can make those, you know, good decisions along the way.
No, I totally get a couple of questions for you. One of them is hurry up, by the way. That's not a question. But where do you see the next couple of steps? You're in the prototyping phase now because what you're describing, we all need. Where are you headed next?
Sure. So our prototyping will be done in February of 2023, but we already have MVP modules that people can start to kick the tires with now. The NAC is a great opportunity if there's folks that both subject matter experts as individuals and also corporations, if they want to come in and start to play with it and actually start to get good data into our AI agents and even scope the direction of them, we would certainly appreciate them coming in and working on pilots. We're going to have pilots really starting probably October through February, so that we can get that good user feedback and make sure that the platform is targeting the problems that they have. Originally we had this structured as mirroring the acquisition cycles of government institutions. We have government organizations. We're going to help them select different technologies, but we also need the folks that are developing technologies on the industry side to be feeding into that platform as well. So it's a two-sided platform. We have some government folks, and we also can use industrial folks to kick the tires and help us with the pilots that we're doing.
It's very, very critical. For our listeners, where should they go to reach out to you and to engage? Sure.
So our website is www.9ne-hi for human intelligence.com. And you can also find us on LinkedIn. So we'll be posting the different events that we're going to there as well. But it'd be great to meet some folks and get some people to use the platform.
No, that's fantastic. And to our listeners, Dave is out and about to a lot of our collaboration events. So now you know what he looks like. I would encourage all of our members to engage. These AI type databases and architectures are only as good as we make them based on the inputs. And so this is a great opportunity to really shape the future. And what a tool this will be for our warfighters in the long haul. Well, Dave, thank you. Unfortunately, I think that's about all the time we have for today. A sincere thank you to Dave and to his team for sharing their story on how they're supporting our warfighters through their innovation. And to everyone watching, thank you so much. And to those members of the NAC, again, thank you. And we'll see you at our next Meet a Member conversation. Thanks, Dave, and have a great day.
Thank you, Charlie.